Okay, so I got a little bit of the clearing done. I started working on it, but, you know, the farms build so fast that I'm not quite there yet. We can go into here and see at least some of it. This farm, is just about done. Where did I see that message? There. Farm is 90% complete. So this should be done very, very shortly. It's working on getting rid of the very top of the frame now. So it's good enough to plant anyway. But you can see I got rid of some of the ceiling here. And I did some of the clearing of the trees because I needed apples. So before, I had so many apples from clearing away the... clearing away all those trees that I decided I did not need to keep the pumpkin pies on me or the watermelons, because I had already collected about 15 watermelon slices from the watermelons that are now not growing thanks to the rollback. And that and everything else that I had put in a chest during the time of the rollback disappeared. So, like, all that wood that I gathered is gone. I thought I still had it, but why would he blow up? Why would he blow up? Was I anywhere near him? Alright, let me just go get the hoe so that I can fix that. It's ridiculous. Anyway, it's been a rough day. I mean, nothing is going smoothly today. And it all started with this rollback. So, yeah, so I lost my food sources. You know, like, whatever it was, like 20 pieces of pumpkin pie, which is a great food source, and then, like, the 15 watermelon slices. So, I have no food to speak of, and, let's see, the iron's still there, so that's good. Didn't lose my iron. Got that going for me. But, yeah, I lost a lot of stuff. I lost all that wood that I had gathered. The reason, and what made me realize that at first was I went into the plants chest, and before I had lined up all the saplings from that I had collected from all the various trees that I cut down, because there were so many. There were so many trees that I cut down, so I was just like, yeah, let me just go ahead and line these all up, and then they weren't in there, so I was like, oh no, why aren't they in here? And the hoe, I had a hoe, and I had put it in there, and now it's not there, so yeah. I gotta make a new one of those. But yeah, so I lost a lot of stuff, and you know, it's like I said, I was trying to go. I'm trying to go for speed here. That was the element that I was. You know, I'm trying to do everything as fast as possible, and CivCraft is making that very difficult. Now tomorrow, being Saturday and wartime, I expect to run into some more difficulties. The last time I was on the server during wartime, which wasn't last Saturday, but the Saturday before that, they actually kicked out everyone that wasn't at war. And we couldn't get in for several hours after the war was done. Now, we were at war, so I was able to stay in and do the war. But then once war was over, the war is over. So nobody could get back in at that because it said only people at war could get in, and nobody was at war because wartime was over. So that was really annoying. But they did that because the lag was so bad during wartime that nobody could actually do the war. And it just wasn't working. So, look, they're still popping. Okay, are these done? I didn't notice the message come up because I was dealing with so much crap. No, it doesn't. Well, it hasn't said. Where is it? Oh, there's one. Okay, so that one was... Yeah, okay, so they are done. Okay, so these are done. So I got the farms as planted as I could with the seeds that I have. I obviously have to wait for there to be a harvest now so that I can get more seeds to finish planting. Like I said, I don't need a lot of carrots and potatoes. I'm going to focus on wheat, especially early on. That's definitely my focus. I'm going to clear away all this dirt. There's plenty of it. And let's see. Yeah, so it's going to be a little... What was the last? Civilization and mysticism, 40%. Yeah, so I got about an hour... it's over... Why am I trying to use an axe for this? It's over an hour, whatever it is. I have over an hour to... before the mysticism is done. And the Tremel same with that. The mine, like I said, won't be done until tomorrow. So there's still plenty going on here. But I will go ahead and just kind of, you know, jump cut to the next part. And we'll, you know, that way I can show you some progress between now and when mysticism is done. So I'm just going to sit here and play Minecraft for the next hour or so and try to re-clear all this stuff and beautify the area as much as I can and just, you know, make use of the time, because there's nothing else I can do right now. I have to wait for mysticism to be done. I have to wait for the Tremel to finish building before I can really take the next steps. So this is it. This is what I got going on. So that's what I'm going to be doing. And then when we come back at the end of the video, I will show you all that progress so you can see everything that was done before I finish the first day of my 7-day experiment here in CivCraft. Be right back. Okay, so we are back, and we finished our research. So I get to start the next one right away, as I tend to do every time I come back to you. Boop. Pottery, and that's the one that should take 7 hours. So that's going to take a good amount of time. So we're going to let that run. Now, my Tremel finished not too long ago. I just started loading it up with all that cobble that I have been collecting all day long from digging out the various stuff. You can see my progress, and I'll show you the rest of it in a minute. Oh, you can see how much the Tremel's already eaten. That's nice. Let's see if we got anything yet. Ho-ho! A diamond! How about those bananas? Okay, so bananas. So you can see that I did a fair amount of clearing here. So we are catching back up. We're catching back up on getting rid of trees. I pretty much got rid of all the trees that were once gone. So the farms are fully uncovered now, and I've been working on getting rid of the hill that's between the farms and the Civ. So that's nice and opened up. And I kind of like that I have like all this space between the road, or where the road's going to be, and the farms, because the road should come to like here. So there's going to be a good amount of space between them. And, you know, I could experiment with that space a little bit. I started to work on my melons again, killing some skeletons so I can get some melons, because I was desperately running out of food. So that situation's obviously a little bit better. I have a few melons to work with now. And so we got the research completed. I could show you, not that it should make a giant difference, but there's the build list. So we can now build the nether portal and the monument. Now, I don't have a need for a nether portal. I'm not sure that I ever will. So I'm not going to bother with it, because the upkeep is 350, and that's just 350 that I don't need to spend. But the monument, even though the upkeep is 1,500 for it, is tremendously useful. And it's real-time 9 p.m., by the way. I don't know if I mentioned that, but it's real-time 9 p.m. on Friday. So this will be the last action that I do for the night. I'm getting ready to kind of wind things down for the night. Jump in here to Civ info so we can look at... oh, no, that's town info. I'm sorry. That's what I wanted, town info. There we go. Okay, so where's... Okay, culture just hit level 2 not that long ago, but you can see we have a ways to go before we get beyond level 2 to level 3 and so on and so forth. So the monument's really going to help speed that up. And I wanted it to be right here out front of the Civ, because it's a very cool looking building, you know. It's a really nice looking building, and I wanted it kind of out front and all present for all to see or whatever. Aha! Ma-na-na-na-na. So we've started construction on the monument. What did that... I just looked at it too for that very reason, then I forgot. Hammers, 400. Okay, so that's going to take 8 hours to finish. So again, so tomorrow morning, when we pick up on... Whoa, what the hell was that running effect about? When we pick up on tomorrow morning on day 2 of this whole experiment that I got going on, we should be done researching pottery, which will give us the granary and the cottages, so we can get working on those. At least one cottage for now, because we're going to have to do some more research before we can get Coda Walls will be our next research, so we can upgrade to a level 2 town, to a hamlet. The monument should be done by then, so we'll be generating a lot more culture. The monument generates 100 culture per hour. The mine should be done, so future buildings will be much quicker. The Tramiel will be churning away, and all the while I'm going to be working on clearing away the back here. Eventually, and when I say eventually, I mean pretty soon. Whoa, talk about a lag spike. I just backtracked tremendously. But pretty soon I'm going to want to make I hate lag. You just can't fight spiders. They're guaranteed to get hits on you. And look at my armor. It's just shot to hell. But yeah, I wanted to eventually get to work on a third farm, because farming is an issue very quickly. And also, as you can tell, I don't have this area claimed as part of the city, and I don't like the fact that I have important areas and important structures not protected by claiming it by part of the city. So really want to upgrade the town, so that's going to be a key priority for tomorrow. So tomorrow's going to be a busy day, but also on top of that, it's just a busy day. It's a busy day for me tomorrow. I have a lot going on. I have a big important meeting with a team that I'm assembling for setting up my server that I'm going to be setting up. That is a huge project. It's going to take months to complete, but it's going to be one of the funnest experiences I think anyone's ever had while playing Minecraft. I'm really looking forward to it. So we have a meeting for that. I have a recording session scheduled for tomorrow. I have to meet up with students in a class that I'm in for college to work on peer review papers stuff. I have to do papers with the other people in the class. We have to review each other's papers. The papers are already done, and some other stuff for homework. So it's a really busy day for me. So I'm going to be, kind of squeezing in CivCraft where I can, not able to focus on it as much as I want. But that's real life, and that's, not too many people have the luxury of just being able to play CivCraft all day long. I mean, I'm sure some younger people that are out of school for summer and stuff can put a lot of time into it, but this is a realistic experiment. So most of the building type stuff and researches, I can do that because I can jump on, see that a research is finished, start the next one, and then get back off and go back to homework. But the kind of stuff that I'm doing like right now, where it's like I need to get rid of this hill that's between my Capitol building and my farm. Not that I have to, it's just obviously I want to. I want this hill to go away. That takes time and man hours, and I'm by myself, which is the other part of the experiment, that I have no help from anyone else. I'm by myself. I'm the only person that can clear this hill, so it has to get done by me, and I'm a busy guy, so it is what it is. I'm going to do as much as I can, though, to try to make sure that this gets done and that all the goals that I've set for tomorrow are accomplished. We did have those setbacks with the server being wonky today. Hopefully tomorrow's a little bit smoother and the server isn't out to get us. As long as the server doesn't attack us again, I think we will meet our goals, hopefully catch up a little bit tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to it. So hopefully everyone's enjoying the series, because I'm having a lot of fun creating it. I think this is going to be a good experience, so I appreciate the views. Weird. I appreciate the views and support as always, and I will see you next time. Laters. Okay, so that was part 4 of my CivCraft playthrough. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you can hit the like button, because that really helps me out. My link for you today is a slightly older video. I wanted to show you Loadout again. For anyone that missed that, that was a pretty fun video because I got to meet those guys at PAX and they gave me access to the beta, and it's a lot of fun. Anyone that likes Team Fortress 2 or games like that would appreciate Loadout. If you end up liking that video as well and hit that like button, that's already 2 likes right there. You're getting closer and closer to sub territory. I think you should do it.